Hey Burrow Bros, I hope you are having an awesome day. It is me, your Murfreesboro Tennessee Real Estate Sherpa. And in today's video, I am going to tell you all about the legendary Sherpas of the Himalayas. But stick with me, because even though it's really cool to learn about the Sherpas, because what I've found is that most people don't know what a Sherpa is, good to know what those are, and it's great to learn how amazing they are. But even more important, I am going to show you why, if you are trying to accomplish anything in your life outside your own area of expertise, why you should be seeking a Sherpa to help you achieve whatever goal that is. And then I'm going to finish up with why in your area of expertise you want to strive to be like the Sherpas, because it is really the best and most rewarding way to do business that there is. So let's get started. Let's talk about these Sherpas. So the Sherpas are a tribe of people. They live in and around the Himalaya mountains, and they are among the best climbers in the world. Because they live at high altitude, their lung capacity is greater than other people. They're able to scale those mountains. The ones that come to mind immediately are Mount Everest and K2, which are two of the most challenging, and Mount Everest, of course, is the highest peak in the world. And any expedition that does not have a death wish is going to have Sherpas assisting them with the climb to the top of that mountain. So let's talk about who these Sherpas are and what they do. So they are known, they're legendary for their abilities on the mountaintop. Many of them have been up and down that mountain many, many times. So it all starts with the most famous of the Sherpas, a man named Tenzing Norgay. He was the lead Sherpa who helped Sir Edmund Hillary get to the top of Mount Everest for the first time. So let's talk about these Sherpas and what makes them so special. So there's three main things that make them special, and people that you would not climb one of these high mountains without them as part of your team. So number one, they are smart and experienced. What that means is they know climbing inside and out. They know those mountains. They know how to get up to the top. They're experienced in that they've seen just about everything that happens in a climb. They know what the weather patterns look like. They know what the danger points look like. They know the parts of the mountain where you could run into trouble. They know when it's a great opportunity to make a push to get to that peak before the weather changes or it gets too late or too dark. It is amazing. They are able to help the leader of the expedition make wise decisions so that he keeps himself and the other members of his team safe. So smart and experienced, that's the first thing. The second part, they are humble and they are wise. Humble in that they do the grunt work of the expedition. They get up early in the morning and they lay out the lines that the climbers need to be able to follow to climb up that mountain. They are humble in that they don't care about getting all of the glory of leading the expedition. They don't care about they're going to get out of the way and let people from the expedition get to the peak before they do. And they're wise in that they know when it's time to maybe hang it up for the day and go back down to base camp so that you don't end up dying on the side of the mountain. So they are going to be looking out for that expedition and everybody in it, and that's going to help them help the expedition to be successful and reach that goal of getting to the peak of that mountain. And they will give the advice that the leader of the expedition needs to hear when maybe it is a bad idea to go ahead and try and reach that peak, maybe because there's weather coming in or because it's getting too dark and they don't want to descend the mountain in the dark. But they're going to share that wisdom with the folks who are in the expedition, so hopefully they make smart moves and smart choices. So the second one, again, is humble and wise. The third, they are fierce and they are loyal. They are fierce in that many of them are able to climb these high mountains without using bottled air. There's a lot of your typical expedition to the top of a Mount Everest or a K2. Those folks who are climbing that mountain, they need to use bottled air so that they can breathe and that their lungs can take it. Well, the Sherpas, they live up at the higher altitudes, and many of them are able to breathe and do what they need to do without that bottled air, which that takes you right into the loyalty part, where if someone gets into trouble, they run out of air, their air is not working properly, the Sherpa is able to take his and give it to the other members of the party. They're going to be looking out for the other people in the party ahead of themselves. And they're going to be fierce in that if there's danger, they're not going to leave people behind. They're going to go back and find them, and they're going to get them down the mountain if that's what they need to do. And if the leader of the expedition makes a decision that is different than what they advise, they're going to still be submissive to that leader and do their best to achieve whatever it is the leader has decided to do. And they're going to be loyal to that expedition. They're going to look out for the people there. They're going to look for stragglers and try and herd them along and help them. If someone gets into trouble, they're going to search for them, and they're going to stay up on that mountain until they find them and get them back to safety. So that's a little bit of a thumbnail sketch of these amazing people called Sherpas. And here's the reason I've told you about this. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you want anything that you are seeking to do that is outside your area of expertise, you want someone like a Sherpa to guide you and help you to achieve whatever that goal is. And that's the way that we approach real estate. That's the way that we approach introducing folks to Murfreesboro, Middle Tennessee. We are smart and experienced. We are humble and wise, and we are fierce and loyal. We are going to help you learn all you need to know about Murfreesboro, Nashville, Middle Tennessee. We are going to do everything that you need to happen to buy a house, sell a house, whatever your goals in real estate look like. In fact, the mission of our company is to help people like you to achieve their real estate goals. So whatever that looks like, whatever that mountain peak is that your goal sits on, we are going to do whatever it takes to help you get to there. So finally, in your area of expertise in your life, you should be striving to be a Sherpa to the people that you serve. And I can tell you from the experience that I've had that this is the way we've built our business, this is the way we've built our company. Doing business as a Sherpa to those you serve is not only a great way to build a great and profitable and successful business, it is one of the most rewarding ways to do it as well, because you spend all of your time helping people get up the mountain. If you help people in that way, you're going to have wonderful times and wonderful experiences helping folks and seeing people achieve goals in their lives, which, what could be better than that? Follow us on social media. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe now and ring the notification bell to make sure you never miss any of our videos. And if you want to be a Burrow Bro and join the Burrow Bro Army, the only way to make that happen is to hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Finally, if you're thinking of making a move to, from, or within Murfreesboro or anywhere in Middle Tennessee, or just have questions about the market or real estate in general, please give us a call or send us a text or email, and we will do our best to answer whatever questions you may have. Our company mission is to help people just like you to achieve their real estate goals. And just like the Sherpas, I promise we will make your journey to the top of the mountain, whatever that goal is in real estate, as easy and stress-free as possible.